Welcome to microeconomics class. In this class, I'll be talking about demand choke price. What do you mean by demand choke price? Demand choke price is the price at which no buyer is willing to buy a commodity. That is the price at which no buyer is willing to buy a commodity. In other words, in other words, it is the price at which the quantity demanded for a commodity is equal to zero. So demand choke price is the price at which no buyer is willing to buy a commodity. So how do we determine that price? So we determine that price by looking at the price where the quantity demanded is equal to zero. Because when no buyer is willing to buy a commodity, so the quantity demanded will be equal to zero. Now, so let's say we have the price of a commodity here, the US dollar. Let's say we have the quantity demanded. So here, so let's say we have 5, we have 10, we have 15, let's say we have 20, we have 25, let's say we have 30, 100 units, we have 80 units, we have 60 units, we have 40 units, we have 20 units, then we have 0 units. So if you are given this demand schedule and you are asked to locate the demand choke price. So the demand choke price is simply the price at which the quantity demanded is equal to zero, given our definition here. So look at here. Where do we have the quantity demanded equals to zero? Here, the quantity demanded is equal to zero. So therefore, the demand choke price is the corresponding price. At what price is that? So the demand choke price here is $30. In other words, our demand choke price is what? $30. That is the demand choke price. Demand choke price is $30. Why? Because at $30, the quantity demanded for this commodity is equal to zero. So don't forget to like this video and also comment. So I will also appreciate if you can share this video so that it can benefit others. Okay, now let's also look at a mathematical representation of this. This is a tabular representation, but let's look at the mathematical representation of this. Okay, so I'm going to clean this. So let's say we are given a demand function. Let's say we are given a demand function that is example, that's mathematical representation. Okay. Let's say we are given a demand curve P equal, let's say 100 minus 2P. This is the demand function. And we are asked to find the demand choke price. To disturb ourselves, the demand function we are given is an inverse demand function. So P is already made through the formula. Okay, assuming we are given something like this, let's say we have whereby we have Q equals to 50 minus 0.5 P. So this function is equivalent to this function. So to determine the demand choke price, so we first need to make P the sort of formula, okay, before we plug in 0 in order to make it easier. But if you don't do that, we can just insert, you can just replace Q with 0 and make later make P the other formula. So either way we are going to get the correct answer. What matters is that we set Q equals 0. Okay, now let's determine our demand choke price. So the demand choke, recall that demand choke price is the price at which Q is equal to 0. So we now say at Q, that is solution, solution. So here you say at Q equals 0. Okay, so P is equal to 100 minus 2, 0. So P is equal to 100. So therefore the demand choke price is 100. Okay, the demand choke price is what? 100. So you can see that is very simple. So if you enjoyed this video, if you have learned something from this video, don't forget to share my video, like the video, and also drop your comment. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.